the structure and the political drivers that we have for our research program that has just started. The first call is going to be closed in a few days, and it will last for 7 years with a lot of money. Unfortunately, never enough to face all the needs that we have to solve in research. So this time, even more than before in the previous framework program, Horizon 2020, that is the name of this 7 years program, is really going to solve problems that the society is facing, solve major challenges. And of course, the research that is funded under this program is going to answer and to help the achievement of some priority in the policy making of the Commission. As you know, our main strategic framework for the work of the Commission in the next years is the Europe 2020. That is a strategy to return to growth and jobs that are both smart, sustainable and inclusive. There are 5 objectives in employment, environment, education, research and social inclusion, formalized in 7 flagship initiatives. The 7 flagship initiatives are in different fields. The ones that are the most relevant for us are the one on the Innovation Union, and to foster innovative solutions to help societal challenges achievement. Resource efficiency, which is of course a global challenge that we all face every day, and also a new and revised industrial policy. So, as you see, innovation is really meant to solve the problems of smart growth. The resource-efficient Europe, that is the implementing program for the climate and energy and mobility goal, is to have a sustainable growth in all aspects, and as well it is the industrial policy for the globalization era. The Innovation Union, that is the one that is most focusing on research and innovation, of course, is really aiming at invest with a critical mass in future growth and to raise the investment in research, so to create new jobs and increase also the GDP by 2025. And of course, we have to concentrate a little bit our resources because, as I said, there are much more. Sometimes they have been doubled or tripled in comparison to the previous program, but they are not enough because our challenges are always bigger and bigger, and the problems are more and more complex. So if you start from the very top, the very general strategy, that is Europe 2020, you have the implementation or the fallout, let's say, of the resource-efficient Europe strategy that gave birth to our white paper on transport, that is setting really the main goals for the transport sector for 2020. The Innovation Union is implemented via the Horizon 2020 program, and in particular via the societal challenge, and in this case, transport for us. And together with the industrial policy that is guaranteeing the competitiveness of the European industry, has been the pillars for the creation and the setting of the program of the Smart, Green and Integrated Transport System program, whose main objective, in fact, is the 60% CO2 emission reduction by 2050. And all the other measures that are around. It's not only an environmental measures, of course, because this reduction implies changes in behavior, changes in infrastructure, changes in vehicle, and a lot of complementary measures. So the Horizon 2020 has 3 main priorities that are the excellent science, industrial leadership, and societal challenges. So through these 3 main pillars of the program, we really cover the full innovation chain, from basic research up to market uptake, because there is also an innovation in respect to the previous programs. We are really going towards deployment. It's not only the research that is considered, but we really are going to the pre-commercial phase of the solutions. So these various challenges that are included, among those is also the green transport, they are really creating new opportunities to innovate our society, giving some drivers to change in the economy and as I said, in societal behavior, giving different and major global market opportunities, and going from research to market, and of course, we concentrate on those issues that require a U-scale approach. So the main objective of our program is to achieve a transport system that is, of course, resource efficient, climate and environmental friendly, and I would say also climate resilient, safe, seamless for the benefit of the citizens, the economy, and the society as a whole. The program is organized through 4 main lines that are aiming at resolving the problems of the resource efficiency, the increasing the mobility and decreasing congestion, while enhancing safety and security of the transport system. As I said, we also support the leadership of the European transport industry, as well as the policy-making activity via socioeconomic research and forward-looking and foresight activities. The policy drivers that are coming mainly from the white paper in transport are along 2 axes. The first one is really the vehicle improvements in the 4 modes of transport, and also horizontal factors that are integrating the whole system, among which ITS, infrastructure and logistics. And of course, the urban dimension is the main integrative element of all transport challenges. So the intelligent transport system, that is in practice the application of ICT, information and communication technologies to transport, should and are aimed at supporting an involvement and an increasing of transport sustainability, safety, intermodality, and of course also reducing congestion. Our engagement in the European Union is that now, after a lot of technological development has been already achieved and is ready and available, is really to bring it in practice to the roads. And that's why the Commission has published a directive and an ITS action plan, as well as, of course, the application of these technologies in the smart cities and in the urban package. So the Intelligent Transport System Action Plan has 6 main areas. That is, of course, the optimal use of road and traffic, the continuity of traffic and freight management, especially in the main European corridors. Road safety and security is a pillar as such, so deserves a complete action line. And the integration of the vehicle in the infrastructure, of course, and well, then we have 2 more technical lines, that is the data security and protection, of course, and the liability issue that are still a little headache, and of course the important issue of cooperation and coordination of ITS throughout Europe. So our call, that is the call for proposals under the Transport Challenge of Horizon 2020, is addressing both mode-specific challenges on aviation, rail, road and waterborne, and also the transport integration activities such as the urban dimension, logistics, intelligent transport systems and infrastructure. When we talk about road, of course, we talk mainly about vehicles, but not only. I mean, there is a specific topic that is addressing the safety of vulnerable road users, among which power two-wheelers are included. And that is closing now in 10 days, 20 days. I mean, not 10 days, it's the 18th of March. And we have also 2 other issues that are more focusing on ITS. And the first one that is also open this year, that is about cooperative ITS. and next year is focusing more on the automation in road transport. Then we have a specific area, as I told you, in intelligent transport system. Europe is needing to assure safety, reduce congestion, have a better seamless transport option that is across Europe at the same level, and accommodating the growth in passenger and freight traffic, giving the necessary flexibility to management of traffic, and of course, again, to safeguard the competitiveness of the European industry. So we consider that ITS, or at least the projects that we are going to fund under Horizon 2020, should focus mainly to achieve the decarbonization of the transport sector and helping the achievement of the zero vision for road safety. So this year we have mainly a topic that is open towards the deployment of the already available technologies, and next year we were going to more focusing on connectivity and sharing of information for an intelligent mobility. I think that is an overview of what we have and the reasons why we choose these priorities in our program, and how ITS is really positioned in the research framework, and how it is complementing, and how research in this field is really complementing other policy activities that are carried out at European Union level. I hope it was giving a little overview for your information.